It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick-or-treat. Yeah, it was the worst
trick in the bag.
The worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's
awesome.
A horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did
terrible
you
story.
It was horrible.
It's very sad, Stu.
It was hard. It was a trick in the bag.
What was your best costume?
My best costume probably when I was an adult. I came, me and my wife, Run DMC.
Oh.
I was Run. No, I was DMC. She was Run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh.
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's sound.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
nice.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Gosling?
We're in our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland, Green in a two-guard. Kevin Love out there at Pekovic. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the three, the small forward. Down low, early. Green with the block. It's tipped. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love, no good. Cavaliers on D. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the miss by Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Love.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And so Bosch nails both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Left side, Irving goes up the baseline. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Bosch, the screen. Cowan. And he's good on the three ball.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Three-point play.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. He kicks to early. Another three for Philadelphia. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Green missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And the shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Green. He had 34 points in the win against Miami.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Okafor. And it's Bosch at the elbow. Puts it up from 12. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. From deep, Green. Green missing again.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
The shot's good from Irving.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
It's time now
Spacing,
to look at the
fellas.
NBA's top
Spacing.
shooting teams from a season ago. Fourth, the 76ers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Lopez is checked in for Niquo. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you would see a team get that hot away from home.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Love. They get it back.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Okafor with the screen on Irving. Kicks to Noel. Good D from Love.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Okafor gets the bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
2 shots, gentlemen.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good for Irving.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Rivers. Here's Noel, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
That's good from Noel. Marcus Smart's checked in for Irving. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Smart kicks to Green. He dishes it to Smart. Back to Green. Lopez left side. 6 to shoot. Morris, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Guarded by Green. And that one's good. Noel. 1:31 left in the first. Smart dishes to Smith. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Morris has got his first points of the night. The 76ers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
9 feet out. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Lopez sets a screen for Green.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Noel, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Green with the ball. He's got 11. Screen by Smith. The drive by Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment just sitting around and, you know, just not taking things for granted and really taking everything in. And, you know, I couldn't have written the script any better.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Nerlens Noel is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Anderson, and it's early in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 34 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Last season's performance for him. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Pekovic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Here's Early, guarded by Green. Bosh, a screen on Green. Here's Early. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now, here's Green. He's got 15. Inside, just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
There's a screen by Noel. Dishes it to Early. Bosh. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bosh has got 4 this quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Pekovic. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Bosh. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Got that one up quick. 19 points for Freak.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Cowens. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Passes it to Hansen. The dish now to Pekovic. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Early misses.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Irving drives in. The shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Cowens. Green with the block.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now the pass to Pekovic. To the inside. And the wide open shot from Green. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Irving with a clean look. Another miss by Irving.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Fourth, the 76ers.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's Vaughn. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smith with a screen on Rivers. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Green. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. Bosch, the screen. Stolen by Smart. The drive by Smith. Morris with the bucket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Over to the wing. Bosch cans the shot from the wing. Bosch has got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Smart passes to Green. Smart kicks to Lopez. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Lopez has got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
So it's Philadelphia now. Following the miss by Freak, picked by Okafor, inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 23 points for Freak.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now the feed to Okafor. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Kevin, a big guy with his quickness should be almost illegal. How can you guard that?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And that one falls for Okafor. Smart. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers on top, leading by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, men, we've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. One more thing before I go. We can't let down our intensity. Stay focused, and let's close this one out strong.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
What a game we've seen here for Green. He has 23 points and 3 blocks. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Green in at shooting guard. Pekovic is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 13. Anderson dishes to Bosch. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Pekovic. And so here is Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. And it's Bosch in the corner. That doesn't go either for Bosch. Or Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving kicks to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Now here's Anderson. Green with the block.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Irving passes to Green. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Bosch. The 76ers trail by 19. Here's Cowens to stop the run. Green with the rebound.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Pekovic with the screen for Irving. Love wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Green with the rebound.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Irving dishes to Green. Back to Irving. He kicks to Pekovic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Noel comes in for Chris Bosch. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Anderson. Now Marshall. He feeds it to Okafor.
That's a wall.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pekovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving kicks to Green. Fires for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Sixers pick up 2. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pass to Hansen. Ball's knocked loose. Pick by Okafor. Off the pick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That one misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Now, here's Green, and he has 28 points for the game. Irving kicks to Love. Okafor with the steal. Here's Early. It's good from the top of the key. Early's got 13.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Green. Here's Lopez, and he lays it straight in.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Deflects the pass, tries to save it, out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Morris comes in for Kevin Love, and Smart subbed in for Irving. Cleveland leading by 18. Smart passes to Green. He kicks it to Lopez. Smith right side. Here's Green. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Rivers. Banked in off the glass.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And he gets it to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 18. Here's Vaughn, covered by Smith. Rivers can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And Green gets it to go.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pick by Okafor. Pass to Noel. Lopez with the steal. Here's Green. Smart dishes to Lopez. Outside, Green feeds it to Smith. Here's Lopez. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lopez has got 6 points.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Kicks it to Okafor. The 76ers with another miss. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Anderson outside. Bosch, the screen. Here's Cowens. The three-pointer, no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And for Cleveland, they've got Kyrie Irving. Kevin Love out there with Pekovic. Then there's Smart, and it's Hansen in at the 3 slot. And so here is Philadelphia. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Noel, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Noel's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers. To the middle, and it's Pekovic missing.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Shooting 1. A 3-point play.
Cleveland leading by 17. Dishes it to Love. To the left wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Count the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Irving. Right through the D for the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
There's a screen by Noel. To the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Noel. 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the 76ers making a change here. Early's checked in. And he's good on the second. Cleveland leading by 15.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Passes it to Love. Outside Irving. Again, Irving missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
They get it back. That's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Love can't hit.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Herbert Cowens.
It's a pick by Love to the middle. Off the pick. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Good game for Irving. He's got 10 points and 8 dimes.
The fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
Free throw, good, Irving. And so Irving nails both of them. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Early kicks to Bosch. The dish to Early. Here's Anderson, and he makes good on the way.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Ball inside.
The pass to Love. On the wing, Irving. Cleveland moving it around, and stolen by Noel. Here's Cowens, and he overshot that one, missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. For three, no good. Good D by Irving. Cleveland leading by 13.
You got it.
Pass to Hansen. Love outside. It's a pick by Love. Here's Clayton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Early. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pekovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Get the ball inside.
11 feet away. That is good. 76ers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Early. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Irving drives in, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the 76ers, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The 76ers trail by 17. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Early. 6 to shoot. Here's Okafor, and that is good.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's Green, and that one is stuffed right through.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Love and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Green. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jahlil Okafor.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And that one is hammered home.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Kenny, your thoughts?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.